Master Gao is a brewing company based out of Nanjing, China. It's also one of the key players in the emerging Chinese craft beer scene. To help propel microbrewing in the country, Master Gao has put on a number of homebrew tournaments and craft beer festivals. One of its beers is a Baby Jasmine Tea Lager, but is it worth checking out? Find out now on Two Dudes Reviews. What up, guys? Yeah, today I have a beer I'm very interested in checking out, but it's, as you see in the beginning, it's Master Gao's beer brewed with jasmine tea. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this, but I will crack it open. And it does have this, it's got like a nice slick label to it. I don't know, I like it. I dig the slickness to it. But yeah, I don't know if this is just going to be like a regular lager with a little bit of tea elements in it. No clue. Saw it and I was like, well, that's different. Baby Jet. It is, yeah, so it is a lager. But yeah, I guess we'll find out what's going on with it. But all right, let us get in. So here's the beer. Not that I do the review off of how it looks, but I mean it's a little cloudy. It's very light. It's almost like a shandy almost. It reminds me of a Leinenkugel summer shandy. Not quite as foggy as that, but it's got the same kind of color tone. But anyways, all right, let's get into the smell. Well, that's interesting. It does have almost a muted shandy aroma to it. And you can kind of smell that tea. It almost smells like a wheat beer with a bit of a tea edge to it. It doesn't just smell like a lager, at least what I'm getting right now. Maybe when it warms up, it'll get more of that to it. And you have a bit of like the lemon zest. Not much in the way of the grain aroma. I'm not really getting any of that at all. But the tea might be masking that, so I can't really pick it up. I guess now that I'm like huffing it, it does have a bit of a pilsner-y kind of thing going on. But I'm very intrigued what this is going to taste like. You still got some nice bubbles going on. But I'll recommend it on aroma, on smell. It smells interesting enough. I'm very curious what this is going to taste like. So, all right. Recommend it for that. Let's get into the taste now. Yeah, it's definitely, it tastes like a pilsner. Not maybe this maybe like a hint of like a black tea. I'm not sure what kind of tea is jasmine. Is that black? I don't know. I drink tea, but I don't know I don't know which one's which. It does have, but for taste wise, I feel like it has a little bit of like a black tea element, which doesn't go too bad with a pilsner. I think the two actually go surprisingly pretty well together. You don't have that skunked or wet bread taste that you get with some lagers. You do have kind of a lemon rind in there. A little bit of a graininess to it. Not a whole lot. It's I feel like if you drink it cold, it could be pretty good. But once it sits, I just have a feeling that as it opens up and it gets warmer, I don't think this is going to be a beer that's going to fare well if it gets hot. Of course, how many beers fare really well when they're anyways. But I just feel like the drinking potential will diminish a whole bunch once it starts getting warm out. But the taste enough is... It's interesting enough. I don't think this, at its core as a lager, I don't think there's anything special about it. It's probably not, it's run of the mill. You know, it doesn't have any funkiness going on, but there's nothing uber special about it. And then you add in like that tea element to it, and it gives just enough complexity for you to be like, oh, this is okay, different enough for me to, you know, give me a reason to try it. It's not just like every other lager out there. There's a tweak. There's enough of a tweak to you know, to give it a whirl. So yeah, sure, why not? I'll recommend it for taste. It's different enough. Now, value for price. This thing was balls expensive for what I remember. I feel like this one bottle was like $6. That's dumb. I'm sorry. For basically a Pilsner, I don't care if you're from China, $6 for a Pilsner is dumb. So just to be perfectly blunt about it, because there's plenty of other Pilsners you can get in plenty of other places that aren't costing $6. I've had Japanese beers that taste like tea. They probably do it. I've had like a wheat tea beer, which I think is much better than this. It didn't cost $6. So I'm not going to recommend it for value to price. It's check it out for sure, but $6 for one that's a lot to pay for a lager. All right, next category is distinction. How distinct is it? And I mean, honestly, it's a lager with tea. That's basically what it is. The tea isn't overpowering, but it's enough to make it a little different. And that a little different, that minor difference is huge in like the lager world, because there's not a whole ton you can do with lagers that you know works and will help set it apart. Because with so many lagers, you just have some, you know, basic handful of ingredients, and that's it. You know, maybe the grain's a little different from the next guy over, but a lot of them are so similar. But this one, just the tea enough makes it different. So I'll recommend it on distinction. Ooh, got that going. All right, next category is drinkability, and yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you can pound through it real fast, not a problem. You could, yeah, smash it. Of course, if you've got a 6-pack, you'd be drinking like $40 worth of lager, so careful there. But yeah, so I'll recommend it on that. Last category is would I buy it again? And I might consider buying it again if it wasn't so expensive. The price just makes it like, why? Why am I paying this much money for a lager when there's other lagers or wheat beers with tea in it that either taste better or cost a third of the price? There's the taste doesn't wow me enough to make me want to buy it again. So if I'm with somebody and they wanted to buy it, sure, why not? I'm not going to stop them, and yeah, I might get one too with them. But just the price makes it like I'm not interested in buying it again. So if the price comes down, we'll reconsider it. But for now, I'm gonna have to pass on buying it again. So. But all right, that is my review of Master Gao's Jasmine Tea Lager, Baby Jasmine Tea Lager. And have you guys had this before? What do you guys think? Do you enjoy the lager? Do you enjoy the extra tea element? I think it works pretty decently. Are there other kind of like slight alteration lagers that you like? Or like, the tea works well, but is there something else that you think works pretty good too? But let me know in the comments, and if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. If you could follow the podcast and the blog, got the links below, that'd be awesome as well. But so yeah, for now, that's myself and me and Master Gao's Baby Jasmine Tea Lager. I'm telling you, take it easy.